I'm on my way to Denver right now for my job, and I'll be there on election day. And one of the things I'm kind of thinking about is that this year Colorado is supposedly going to be a battleground state. The folks of Colorado can potentially decide who wins the White House. They get to decide what kind of country we're going to be. You know, that's all well and good, but this particular video, I'm going to talk to you, the fellow gun owner. You cannot afford to sit this one out if you own a gun. If you believe that the Second Amendment guarantees an individual right to own a firearm, you cannot sit this one out. If you believe that the Second Amendment guarantees you the right to defend your family, to defend your home, defend your country, you cannot afford to sit this one out. And there are a lot of fake groups out there who claim to be pro-gun and support Hillary Clinton. To those people, I said they are so full of crap, their eyes are brown. I challenge you to go to WikiLeaks, and matter of fact, I'm going to post some links to some of the WikiLeaks emails I've seen. This is kind of a follow-up, I guess, to a video I put a couple weeks ago. But you know, I work for a living, and really wasn't able to go further into it more than now as far as the WikiLeaks things goes. This one is specifically about guns and gun owners, gun rights, and what have you. Hillary Clinton is on record. She is on record supporting a 25% tax increase on firearm purchases. She is on record for supporting the banning of so-called assault weapons. There is nothing about that woman that is pro-gun. She is on record with her own voice, her own words on YouTube saying that the Heller decision was wrong, and that if she is elected, she has every intention of appointing liberal Supreme Court justices who will agree with her. In one of the debates with Donald Trump, she said that on national TV, on live television, folks. She said she will appoint Supreme Court justices who interpret the Constitution based on today's norms. The Constitution is not a living document. It says what it means. It means what it says. And I submit to you that if the Founding Fathers knew about AK-47s or AR-15s or Bushmasters or SKSs or whatever, they wouldn't have wrote the Second Amendment on a parchment of paper. They would have chiseled it in stone. That's how strongly they believed in the right of an armed populace to stand against tyranny. Hillary Clinton is opposed to all of those things. If you are a gun owner, you have got to get informed. You've got to go out and you've got to vote tomorrow. You've got to vote against Hillary Clinton. We've got to stop her. That woman is a liar. She is a tyrant. She is corrupt. She has the blood of millions of people on her hands. That is an undisputed fact. And she wants to take away your right to defend yourself. She wants to take away your right to defend your home. She wants to take away your right to defend your family, while at the same time wanting to bring hundreds of thousands of refugees here to the United States. We have no idea who in the hell these people even are. Think about that. How insane is that? To want to bring in just tens and tens and tens of thousands of people. And there are polls, and this is not a racial thing for you libtards who are about to say I'm a full tilt racist. You're full of crap. You don't know what you're talking about. It is a cultural difference. You are talking about bringing people in who have zero experience with the Western tradition, who have zero experience with separation of church and state, who have zero experience with Republican systems, with the idea of innocent till proven guilty, of jury trial, habeas corpus, separation of powers. That is a totally foreign concept to them. It would be like me dropping you off to the middle of Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, and your Quran say, here you go, fit in. It doesn't work that way. Cultures don't work that way. And you're going to bring people in whose religion says it is your duty, it is your duty to execute gays, to execute people who don't adhere to your crazy brand of Islam. They want to bring those folks here, and they want to disarm you at the same time. That's a special kind of stupid if you vote for that. And frankly, Mr. Gun Owner, you have the ability to decide who sits in the White House come January. And if you sit this one out, and if you vote for Hillary Clinton, or if you just don't even show up and she gets elected, you own it. You own what happens. You own the bloodshed that's going to occur. You own the corruption. You say you love your country, get off your ass and show it. Stand up. Be a man. For once in your life, stand up. Be counted for something bigger than yourself. Get involved. Raise your voice. That's what I'm doing. This is not easy. You have no idea the emails and the pushback I get. And hey, I'm a little fish. I've just got started here. There have been people who have been in this fight for a decade on social media. I'm a newcomer and I'm catching hell. Imagine what they're going through. I have words for you. Right now it's just words. They can call you a racist, they can call you a bigot, they can call you a xenophobe, they can call you whatever the hell name they come up with. It doesn't matter. Your feelings don't matter. They are words. But you mark my words. If Hillary Clinton gets in, and if she gets to have her way with the agenda that she is on record of wanting to enforce, then you get to decide. Are you going to resist tyranny at the point of a rifle? Or are you just going to sheepishly hide up under a rock and hang your head and say, well, I did all I could. And the fact is, you didn't. The one time you had a chance to make a difference, you sat on your ass and didn't stand up. You didn't do a damn thing. You own this if we fail. Stand up, patriot. Stand up, you free man. Fight for your country. Get involved. If you like this message, share it. If you don't like it, thumbs down it. Either way, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter about what your opinion is of me, because you're going to own this and your kids are going to own it. If you agree with this message, share it. If we vote tomorrow, we got to get this thing out. Appreciate your support. For those of you who do support me, for those of you who don't, go to hell.